All right, we're back. All right, hopefully this time the chat is on. I'm going to test it out here. Okay, chat is back. Okay, yep. All right. That's fixed. All right, what's up, Only Spotty? How's it going? All right, the only other thing now I gotta fix the audio now. The audio is all bad. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Let's see, making sure everything's plugged in. Microphone. Okay, let me turn this down here. Let me see. Here we go. All right. Let's see, I'm gonna switch the audio back to MK. Welcome back, X. Hey, what's up? Hey, it's good. It feels good to be back. So today, unfortunately, I gotta go to work, but I'll be out here for maybe 2 hours or so. It's definitely been a bumpy start. I seen you. Oh man, hey, you're off to a good start. All right, we got that FedEx. We got FedEx out right here, yeah. All right, so yeah, so I've been out of the game for some time, as you all are aware. I've been having other things going on, and unfortunately, I haven't had the time, to be out here as much as I would like. But hopefully, in this upcoming month, that changes, and I'm able to get out here more and more on a regular basis. And one of the main reasons that I'm out here today, I actually wanted to be out here yesterday. But man, I just been tired, and waking up at 4:30 in the morning is really not all that easy, to be out here by 6 a.m. But I read a message from Pat and also from Maria, and they were asking me, when I was going to be doing my next stream, and I haven't been out here for quite some time now, over a month at least here in Vegas. The last stream I did, I think, was when I was out in Vancouver. I haven't done any other live streams, but hopefully this week, I could get out here a few times and get back to this regularly scheduled streaming service, if you will. Anyhow, I'm having some issues right now with my audio, so I'm using the microphone on the phone itself instead of the standalone microphone I got here. So if the audio's off, it's because of that, and I thought I had everything situated before I came out. I checked out my equipment last night, but I guess I overlooked that, and it's not up to par right now. But these things happen. I got all kinds of cables and whatnot, so for me to figure out what's what, I barely. I'm not sure what was going on with the other stream, but obviously the chat wasn't working, so I had to shut that one down and open this one up. And the chat is obviously working on this one, and we got FedEx. What is this? The 757? I don't know because I'm not looking at the flight information, but I'll look it up, shortly. But my gut tells me it's a 757, just because normally these FedEx flights are 757s, if you will. And that FedEx flight that just took off, that was going to be FedEx flight FDX 627. And that was a Boeing 767 heading over to, I have no idea, because that flight radar, I guess they still haven't got their stuff together. And they're still not providing all the flight information they should. But what do you expect for free? Beggars can't be choosers. Anyhow. A CA airplane guy 64, how are you? That's a 767F. There it is. You see, that's what I'm saying. Flight guy 64 just confirmed what kind of plane it was, and he could tell what it is just by looking at them. Unlike me, I gotta look up. I gotta use my cheat sheet over here. I gotta use flight radar 24. And how you doing? How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's doing good. Hopefully you guys are off to a good start in this 2024. And there we go. So if any of you missed that, I'll be out here till about maybe 9 or so, and then I gotta head on over to work. Gotta go put in those 10 hours of work, unfortunately. But maybe I'll be out here tomorrow too before I come in. I'll be working. And I am so happy to see you back, man. I'm happy to see you too. The feeling is mutual here. And hopefully I'm able to get my whole audio situation, rectified and whatnot. And I'm able to get those, get the sound effects back in there, hitting the switches and all of that good stuff. But for now, it'll be as is. And only spotting is next is Southwest Flight SWA 1865, and this is gonna be a 737 Max out show. Good morning. Hey Rick, how's it going? Hey, and the Boeing's definitely been in the news lately. All kinds of issues, been going on. What happened? Something happened yesterday. I know something happened with Boeing yesterday, and then they haven't cooperated with the investigation on that that Max 9, where the door, popped off or came off during mid-flight. And in other news, and then I saw that video the other day from Cali Plains up in San Francisco, where that one flight was literally doing till the wheels fall off, and it ended up falling on that one car. Luckily, nobody got hurt. That would have been some devastating news, going out like that. Imagine you're just enjoying your day, walking to your car, and bam, cut your wheel to the head or to the noodle. It's gonna be all bad. Not a good way to go out. It's one of those you probably have better luck winning the lottery than getting hit with a wheel in the air like you just don't care from a United flight. Next is Banana Spirit NKS 268, and it's gonna be an A320. And hey, what's up, JD? How's it going? How you been doing? It's JD. What up? Hey, you know what? I just been obviously I haven't been streaming. But and I really haven't been like YouTube watching aviation stuff and whatnot. Just a lot of stuff's been going on lately with in my household. I had a lot of stuff going on, and which pulled me away from having that extra time and getting out here and being able to stream and whatnot. But I definitely got a reminder the other day, from Maria and Pat asking me, when I was going to be doing my next stream, and that's one of the the big reasons that I'm out here today was, I'm definitely out of the loop and haven't been streaming and whatnot. Yeah, they flagged problems with the 787 as well. Yup, it's been non-stop problems with Boeing, if you will. So today I wanted to try, I actually bought a new headset that I want to try out here, but for whatever reason, the audio, I'm not sure why it's off. It sounds all distorted and whatnot. But I don't know. All these wires and whatnot. I got like 80 wires over here, one plugged over here, one plugged over there, one for the microphone, one for the video card. And I'm not sure what's causing the issue. I just gotta sit down and reevaluate my life and figure out this microphone situation, if you will. Inobex, hello. Good morning, everyone. Hey, how's it going? Inobex, long time no see. But I'm out here. Hopefully, it's an eventful today. Hopefully, there's no Karens out here or any Darrens, calling the pow on me. Definitely not looking forward to interacting with the police today. Let's hopefully let's keep it as a police-free day, if you will. So, all right, up next we got Frontier Aerolíneas. And I'll look up the flight information shortly. I gotta go ahead and focus on the flight itself. And I'll look up that flight information shortly. Boom. And it's gone. We got something else coming in. All right. Hey, you know what? And when I got here, when I was driving over here, Hawaiian Aerolíneas, the A330, the heavy duty was coming in. Unfortunately, I wasn't set up by the time it landed. I missed it by like a minute or two. But that's one of my favorites right there. That's my daily favorites. Hey, Daniel, how's it going? What's up, Cargo Lex? So yeah, you know what? I just haven't been streaming. Like I mentioned earlier on, I've had other things going on in my household, which pulled me away from being able to, come out here on a daily basis and continue on the streaming. And I haven't been out here a good solid 2 months, because I started falling off towards the end of December. And then January, I wasn't out here that much. I think January, I was only here like once or twice. And I think it was I did one of those New Year's streams, and that was it. I was gone. I vanished. I was gone like the wind. Busted a straight Houdini. Hey, Matthew, how's it going? Hey, I'll be on the inaugural LAX to Denver Frontier next month. What? I've definitely been on the loop. I didn't know about that flight, but hey, I'll be hopefully on the lookout, and hopefully I'm able to be out here when it does take place, if you will. All right, and this flight that just landed was going to be Southwest Aerolíneas, the Crunch Bar of the Skies, and this is going to be SWA 3271 coming in from Omaha, Nebraska, OMA, and this was going to be a Max Ocho. Man, I miss saying Max Ocho. All right, up next on the runway, the one way, we currently got Southwest Aerolíneas SWA 494. And this is going to be also on Max Ocho, and this is going to be heading up north to Reno, Nevada, RN. No. And we currently got Hawaiian Aerolíneas, one of my favorite airlines here, heading over to the runway The one way. What is it? Are they heading over to 26 right, 26 left? I don't know. But this is going to be Hawaiian Airlines HAL 31 heading over to OGG. Yeah, you know me. And this is going to be an Airbus A321. Qantas, come here. What the what? That's what's up. All right, we got one. We got a calcium-less Spirit Aerolíneas taking off, but this Southwest Aerolíneas landing is getting priority over that flight. And here we go. And this is going to be Southwest Flight SWA 1941 coming in from MDW Chirac, Chicago. All right, up next on the runway, the one where we got Alaskan Aerolíneas. And how would you guys rate that takeoff right there? Was that up to par with everything else happening around here? And this is going to be Alaskan Aerolíneas ASA 623 heading over to SFO, that Golden Gate City, San Francisco, the home of low wages and high cost of living cost. Next is Southwest Aerolíneas SWA 4070, and this is going to be a 737 MAX Ocho coming in from Kansas City to Las Vegas. And gracias to Only Spotting for providing that spotting information, if you will. And booyah, there we go. Oh, yes. Definitely off to a good start. And you know what? Since I haven't been waking up early, the last few months, I just noticed this morning that the sun's starting to come up by 5 a.m. sunset or sunrise. So, in the future, I'm gonna try to get out here a little bit early since the sun's coming up. Summer hours are gonna be coming out, and I definitely can't wait, because in the summer, the sun doesn't, it stays out until about 8 o'clock and whatnot. So, I'm gonna have more flexibility and whatnot to be coming out here and streaming either early in the morning or later on in the evening, if you will. And Clover 17, great stream, X. Gracias. Hey, gracias a ti. All right, who do we got next? I don't know. Hey, what's up, Dion? Oh, it's going to be Southwest Aerolíneas SWA 2993. And this is going to be a 737 from Palm Springs to Las Vegas. And once again, gracias to Only Spotting, if you will. And there we go. Your summer is my winter. Really? It's like that out there? That's kind of odd. But that's what it is, right? All right, all right. All right, we got American Aerolíneas. And right now, earlier on, when I was walking over here to my streaming point, I was walking and I saw this American Aerolíneas flight just coming across the runway. I was like, man, I definitely miss being out here. And when I'll be driving on the freeway and whatnot, or even by the house. You know what? As a matter of fact, I don't know if it was last week or the week before that, I saw this. I think it was a flight from like the Netherlands or somewhere, from like their military. I think it was an A330. And I was like, man, I wish I could be out there, you know, to be able to record that action. It was from somewhere out there, somewhere in Europe. I don't recall exactly. I'm gonna double check them to see if I took a picture of the flight information. But it was definitely a interesting flight. You know, I saw it from my home. And I was like, man, when I looked at it, I was like, man, I wonder what plane that it was. All right, and up next we have Hawaiian Aerolíneas. And this is gonna be HAL 31. And this is gonna be heading over to OGG. Yeah, you know me. Once again. All right, up next, it's gonna be Southwest Flight SWA 220 or 2022, coming in from Reno, RNO, and this is gonna be a Boeing 737. Also, hopefully, I had bought this Samsung phone from Metro PCLs, or I had my sister buy it for me back in September. So it's actually gonna be unlocking in about 2 weeks. I think like on the 18th or 19th of this month. So I'm gonna be switching up the phone that I normally stream from. The phone that I'm currently using to stream is a Samsung Galaxy 9 or 9, which if you guys know anything about phones, you know that phone was many moons ago. That model is definitely old and obsolete. So I'm definitely looking forward to upgrading my my equipment over here. Read my last comment from Matthew. I'll double check it shortly. Hey Boxy, welcome back. Miss J, I missed you guys too. Definitely trying to get back into the groove of things. I'm a bit on the rusty side. All right, up next we got United Aerolíneas. And this is going to be United Flight UAL 2356. You know what? I was pleasantly surprised today when I was driving by the airport, and man, I noticed it's more of a mess than before. They got all these mountains of dirt all around. Luckily, they haven't put any right here in front. Cat videos and toys with the wood cat videos. The inaugural LAX on Frontier, it's at 5:30 a.m. It's a F9. Okay. All right. Is that the comment you were talking about, Matthew? All right, up next we got United Aerolíneas hitting the skies. I was about to say the runway, but they can't be hitting the runway. The runway, they're already up in the air. With the wood holder. Only flights, yeah, that is right. Yeah, this is like non-stop right now. I'm like so overwhelmed right now. Definitely not on my A game today, but you know, what matters is that I'm out here up next on the runway. The one way it's gonna be Alaskan Aerolíneas ASA 629 heading over to SEA Seattle, Washington, and this is gonna be a Boeing 737. And there she is. I'm gonna get a drink of water while we wait for her to start moving. All right. We got one coming in. Incoming. And yeah, last time it was really windy. It's been windy. It's been crazy windy out here. I know. I was talking to my wife's sister's dude, and he was telling me that it was so windy that, like, I think like last week that the shingles flew off of the roof of pretty much the whole neighborhood. So has to repair that. Definitely not a fun time, especially if you gotta do it yourself. And look at all that snow on the mountain. Definitely a sight over there. And there it goes, Southwest, or not Southwest, Alaskan Aerolíneas. There we go. All right, up next, who do we got next? Who do we have? Most likely Southwest. You know, this is a stronghold of Southwest Aerolíneas over here in Reid International Airport. They got the majority of the flights. There we go. That was a good handoff right there. I don't mean to toot my own horn, if you will, but sometimes you gotta do it. All right. Who do we have? We got the Banana of the Skies, Spirit Aerolíneas. And we got something incoming, so I'm gonna swap it out, if you will. Next up is Southwest Aerolíneas 3946, and it's gonna be a 737 MAX Ocho coming in from Las Vegas. And J1, good morning, sir. Glad to see you back. You know what Oh, do we have a plane? Oh, what? Oh, this is something you don't see every day. Where's this? Oh, I think it's gonna have to do a go around. It can't be landing there. These planes don't land here. What's going on over here? Landing on 26 right. Like I said a moment ago, this is something you don't see every day. I wonder why that flight is landing here. And that's gonna be Southwest flight SWA 1828 coming in from Nashville, BNA. And that was gonna be a 737 Max Ocho. And then let me see, Dion, have you heard about the United Airlines 777 SFO? One of the tires fell off. Yeah, I actually saw it on Reddit. Like I said, I haven't been on YouTube. I really haven't been watching any airplane videos or whatever. But I did see somebody had posted up a reel or a clip of it on Reddit. And then I saw that Cali Planes was the one that caught it. That's pretty cool. I mean, cool that he caught it. You know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people were like, man, I should have gone to SFO, and that should have been me that caught it. But nah, it was Cali Planes. You know, my hats off to him. You know, for being at the right place at the right time, and luckily nobody got hurt. You know, and then on Reddit, I think last night somebody posted up a video clip of the damaged car. I don't know if it was like a gray Nissan or a silver Nissan that got damaged. And luckily, nobody was in that car or in the vicinity, and nobody got hurt. Because that would have been a rough way to go out. Like, hey, so and so, they passed away, but you wouldn't guess how they passed away. They were crushed by a tire, not a regular tire, but an airplane tire. So that would have been I don't think that would have been an easy conversation to have. But yeah, I caught them clips of it. I like I said, I haven't been watching any streams, but luckily on Reddit, I'm subscribed to one of the aviation forums, and I did catch a glimpse of that. Oh, okay. Kevin, I'm not sure who Kevin is, but good for him. And the first time Hawaiian Air 787 makes us what? Man, I've definitely been out of the loop. All kinds of stuff is happening in the aviation world, right? Speaking of the aviation world, this week coming up, I'm probably gonna be up in Salt Lake City, Utah. So maybe I'll be able to stream like a day out there. So I haven't been back there since the last time we went up there, which was a few months back. I don't remember exactly when it was, but we got a scheduled flight this week coming up. For sure, I'll be sharing the takeoff. Once we leave from Vegas, and possibly if I am, I'll capture the landing. All right. Oh, you know what, guys? And I forgot to mention to you guys. So last time when I was out in Vancouver, which was in early February, so I had some issues. I had mentioned to you guys that I had some issues with the airline. We went out there, and then we had more issues when we came back. Is this gonna be a go around? Let's see here. I keep on thinking all these flights are going to be go-arounds. Anyhow, so when we were in Vancouver, when we were flying back, I wasn't aware that they limit the size of the batteries that you could either carry in or check in. I know for the checking in, I know that a lot of times they tell you you can't check in your batteries or whatnot. But I didn't know that was the case for the size of your. I was aware for the check-in flights. I wasn't aware for the carry-on flights. So I carry this monstrous Anchor battery pack. This thing is huge. It could probably keep my device charged for like 24 hours straight without needing a recharge. Anyhow, so when we went to the airport. If you guys ever been to like certain airports, around the world, some of them have what's known as pre-clearance, and what that means is that they check your documents they have they'll have immigration, U.S. Customs and Border Patrol (CBP) station in other airports that are not necessarily in the United States. And one of those airports is in Vancouver, so they have CBP. So when we went to the airport, we went through customs, and we talked to like the U.S. official and whatnot. And the first thing was that they wanted to take our picture. So I asked him if we could opt out, and he was like, "Man, you know what? Did you just read that right now?" And I was like, "Nah. I don't think I've ever opted out for a picture when talking to CBP." He was like, "Yeah, it's your right." He was like, "But normally people don't fight it." And I was like, "Yeah, you know what? I've been opting out for the TSA ones, because to me it's like, why? What's the point of having them to take my? What's the need of them needing to take my picture if I still gotta identify myself?" So my thinking is, okay, you're gonna take my picture, then you should be able to know who I am. But you want to take my picture and you want me to show your ID? It makes no sense. So anytime I go through TSA, I'll normally opt out. I'm not interested in them taking my pictures. You got my ID, you could see my face, and you could identify me like that. Now, if you want to just take a picture of my face and you could figure out who I am, then I'm all for it. But that's not the case. Anyhow, when I was talking to the dude, the CBP guy, and they check your passports and whatnot. And then I asked him if because I like to get my passport stamped, but he was like, "Man, we don't even carry our stamps anymore." So all right. And so, but before that, when we had to go through like the equivalent of the what would be the TSA in Canada. I don't know what they're called in Canada. But when we're going through, they ended up sending my bag to secondary, so they could double check. I guess something was flagged on my belongings, when I was when I was going through the X-ray machine. Anyhow, they ended up pulling out my battery, like that huge battery, and then the girl was like, what size is it? And she was looking at it. She's like, "Oh, you know what? You can't bring this with you. It's double the capacity of what you could carry on." Like, that's weird, because in the U.S. I've never had any issues. When I go through the TSA, it's never been an issue. So she was like, "It's a carrier. It's a airline carrier restrictions." So all right. Then so there she was like, "You have two choices. You could either you could dispose of it, but you can't come. You can't come in with it." And I was like, "Man, like I just got it, a few months back, and I think I paid like $130 for it." So I was like, "Man, I'm not gonna throw this away. Like, that's bananas." So anyhow, I went to check in my bag, and I had to pay the difference. And when we landed here in Vegas, my bag never made it. My bag was MIA. I went to the carousel. Oh, and one of the cool things about doing pre-clearance in another country is that when you land here in the U.S., you don't have to go through customs, since you already went through customs, in the country that you departed from. So when we got here, we landed at the gate, and we just walked into the terminal with no contact, with CBP. So anyhow, we went down to the carousels, and I was looking for my bag, and my bag never showed up. So I went to talk to the agent. And if you ever come to Vegas and you fly on Flair doesn't handle their own bags, because they don't have that many flights. So it's outsourced to like this one, I think, to Swiss Air. So I went to speak to the Swiss Air agent, and I was like, "Hey, my bag never showed up." So she gave me she opened up a claim, and then she provided me with some information and whatnot. So that was we came back. That was Monday. On Thursday, I got a text message, like late at night, maybe like at 8:00 at night, from Vancouver Airport, from Flair. They're talking about that my bag was still there, that my bag never made it onto the plane. So on the text message, pretty much they were saying I could either go back and pick it up in Vancouver, which wasn't gonna happen, or I could have them FedEx it to me. So I opted for option number 2. I told them to FedEx to me. So, and then right after I sent the message, I called the number. And then, so a gentleman picked it up, and he was like, they got my message, and that they'll send they'll send my bag via FedEx. So this was Thursday night. So Friday morning, I got a message from FedEx that I had a shipment on my way that was gonna be delivered on Monday. So they shipped out my bag Friday, and sure enough, it was delivered on Monday, and my bag was all red. It was red tape, talking about that it didn't clear security. But luckily enough, my bag ended up coming in, and not only did I have my battery in there, I also had my tripod and a few other things in there. So after I thought about it, I was like, man, like that would have sucked if I would have lost my battery or my tripod, because that's a tripod that I use for this stream here. I would have to buy another one. Hey Henry, how's it going from Ireland? That's right. Hey, what's up, Yamada? Welcome back, dog. That last takeoff was nice shot. I have the stream on my TV. That's right. What's up, Yamada? Man, definitely miss you guys. Not being out here. But let me see what else messages did I miss. Now I could take a break. That's right. Airline videos, Kevin, a live stream channel. Okay, all right. Okay, yeah, I didn't know his name. Yeah, I'm not. But hey, thank you for that. Box. Anyhow, so yeah, that was. So if you're ever traveling internationally, definitely if you're flying with certain battery sizes that might be a bit on the bigger side, you might want to double check with your airline or check what the restrictions are for the country you're going into. I was reading on Reddit, and it turns out Japan is really strict on them, especially if or China, where if they're not labeled or whatnot, they're confiscating them and they're disposing of them. So if you're I don't know if it's like 100, like the max, the size of it. I think 100. I think it might be the max. So I definitely gotta invest in a smaller battery, because this one that I have, I think, is 200. I want to say. But so I definitely gotta invest in another battery, a smaller one, especially since I'm gonna be taking some international trips in the summertime. I'm definitely not trying to got for my battery. J1, best show in Vegas, #1 plane comedian. That's right. Hey, gracias, highly appreciated. Jay, back here doing the damn thing. Definitely been missing in action, if you will. But I definitely when I'm driving by on the freeway, I can see these planes coming and leaving, and it's fun. It's funny because my daughter, she's 5 years old, and anytime we drive by the North Las Vegas airport, when I drive her to school, and every time she's a plane, she's always pointing at them and whatnot. So it's pretty funny. Hey, what's up, Loretta? Hey, welcome back. Gracias, highly appreciated. I'm not up to par right now. My audio's off. I'm using the microphone on the phone that I'm streaming. I'm not using the normal microphone, and then I don't have my obviously, since that's not all set up, I don't have like my usual sound effects, if you will. So I won't be hitting any switches, but hopefully, John Southwell, I missed your Vancouver stream. Man, that sucked. I did 2 days back to back, and I did a few hours out there. Definitely fun. I had a good time out there in Vancouver, and we brought back a bunch of maple cookies. We stopped at Walmart, I think like the day before we headed out, and we picked up a bunch of boxes. I think we brought back like 6 boxes of maple cookies, maple syrup cookies, and we still have a bunch of them. My wife's been eating them on a daily basis. She can't help herself. I'm not a big fan of them, but they're all right. I'd rather have some McDonald's chocolate chip cookies, if you will. Anyhow, speaking of McDonald's, I'm not sure if you guys caught it, but the McRib was back in Canada, up north to our northern neighbors up there. I didn't have time to try one, but they did have the McRib. And this flight just landing right now was going to be Southwest Aerolíneas SWA 1915. And this was coming in from Los Angeles, LAX, the big 213. And this was going to be a Boeing 737. Let's check out the backdrop. Let's check out the strip. What's going on over here? Man, definitely miss Janet, Juanita. Hopefully I'm able to be out here what was it, Monday or Tuesday. I'm gonna be working for the next few days, so whenever I head to work, I'm gonna try to stop by at least for a few hours. So today I'm gonna be out here till about 9 or so. I gotta be at work at 10, so I got a few hours before I gotta be there. Gotta go get something to eat, some breakfast. But I figured I might as well just stop. I was gonna come out here yesterday, but I couldn't get out of bed. I put my alarm at 4:30, and then at 5, and I heard I kept on snoozing it, and eventually I didn't end up making it out. And John put, those maple cookies from Canada are amazing. There are various brands, some better than others. Okay, we got the ones that they had at Walmart. I couldn't even tell you the brand, but I'll double check. Is Reid? Yeah. Well, yeah. Last time we were up in Canada, but I haven't been streaming. I'm sure he is. All right, and who do we have here? We got none other than Southwest Aerolíneas, and this was going to be Southwest Flight 2547 coming in from SJC San Jose, California, and this is going to be a Boeing 737. All right, who do we have? Who do we have coming in next? Let me see. Give me a moment here. I'm trying to adjust my my video gear here and whatnot. My finger got stuck. Ray's from Indianapolis. Yep. As a matter of fact, right now that you mentioned that he's from Indianapolis, I was supposed to mail him some stickers like over a month ago. I finally got around to doing that today, so hopefully he gets them by Monday. Ray, if you're listening, definitely be on the lookout for a white envelope from X. You should come to Australia and try our Delta cookies. They have cream in the middle like Oreos. What? Delta cookies? I'm gonna have to definitely check that out. As a matter of fact, I was talking to my wife about going to Australia. We definitely want to go down under, go check it out. The only thing is, I'm not looking forward to that long flight. Cargo, Lux 747 Dallas, Australia. I seen a Polar Air 747 from Hong Kong. What the what? All right. So anyhow, I think I might have to invest on a new I'm gonna have to invest on a new a new tripod, because I think the legs on this one, I think it's starting to, I think I'm putting too much weight on it, so it's definitely stressing the joints. Because I am like the gear that I carry, it's mobile. I got a tripod. Like I said, I don't use a computer. Like all this that I'm doing is I got a camcorder, and then I have a phone that I'm streaming from a phone, but then I got a bunch of cables and extra stuff that I like to carry just in case I forget something at home. And all this stuff that I put on here, these batteries and whatnot, definitely puts it puts a lot of weight and a lot of stress on the joints and whatnot. So eventually I'm gonna have to invest in a new tripod, if you will. All right, up next, we have Southwest Aerolíneas SWA 4013 heading over to SNA Santa Ana, California. Is that John Wayne? John Wayne. And Cargo Lux puts only spotting. I like HSP. All right, and we got Southwest Aerolíneas. Definitely moving quickly there. Bro, don't leave us again. We love your show. Hey, gracias. Yeah, nah, I definitely, try to plan. I plan out, starting back up again. It's just time consuming. That's all it is. Just time consuming. It takes up. It takes up a lot of it takes a lot of time and effort to be out here day to day and I was out here maybe I would say like almost like a good 5-6 months daily most of the time whenever I was here and whenever I didn't have to work, so it's hard and getting out here on a daily basis, waking up at 4:30 like today. Yeah, I got up at 4:30. I was out here really early. And then, after here, I gotta go to work. I gotta go do a 10-hour shift. But I'm not gonna get home tonight until about 10 p.m. So, hopefully I'm able to get up tomorrow morning, and I'll come out here and do a few hours of streaming. But I can't guarantee. And who do we got next? We got Frontier Aerolíneas. We got Frontier Aerolíneas FFT 1601 heading over to Santa Ana, and this is gonna be an Airbus A320. All right, we got some movement here on this Frontier flight. And here we go. Who do they have? Which livery is this one here? Is that an owl? It is an owl. The travel restrictions on Qantas to Australia. Let me double check right here. And we got Spirit Aerolíneas, where the banana sky's landing right now. Whoa, woo, woo, almost wrecked. There was almost a fender bender right there. Good thing the other guy was paying attention. Hey, Robbie, how's it going? Hey, hi, Ian, or Ian. I just saw you, bro, on Sunset. That's what the what? What caught you? What caught your attention? Was it the orange jumpsuit, or all the wires coming out of my camera? See, you might need to double check my travel info. Hey Robbie, how's it going? So let me see. The travel restrictions on Qantas to Australia is that you have to have a battery and a carry-on blah that are certain sizes. Yep. Yeah. So I think yeah, I need. That's why I need to get a battery that's half the size because it's definitely gonna be an issue. What's this flight? This one looks kind of big. Who is it? What is it? This looks my professional observation right here. This looks like an A330, but I don't know. I'll double check right now. Let's see. It looks like a banana. This doesn't look like what? Talk about A330. That's a banana. That's an A3. And this is gonna be a A320, not to be mistaken with the A330. And this is gonna be NKS 870 coming in from Santa Ana. Man, we definitely be getting a lot of activity from Santa Ana, SNA, if you will. It's just a spirit. You see, man, I definitely can't quit my day job yet. I think the sun must have got in my eye. Oh, yes, we got the Southwest Aerolíneas livery, the Arizona 1, if you will, inching its way over to the runway, the one-way, going to be departing from 26 right in Bear Valley. Robbie, let me see, just got to my cabin. What? Yeah, that's nice. All right. So this is gonna be our first livery here from Southwest Aerolíneas. You're gonna get a Sun Country 737. Oh man, yeah. Hopefully it's one of those blue ones. I do like those Sun Country ones when they're blue. Definitely missed. Hey, you know what? I just heard. Is it true that Lynx went belly up? They went bankrupt. I was reading on Reddit. Somebody was talking about that they booked a flight. I don't know if it was like from Ontario or somewhere in Canada on Lynx, and then they went belly up. They booked the hotel and everything, and they had got a really sweet deal on their hotel rooms and the flights. But I guess that's it. Their vacation is over even before it started. All right, and this is gonna be Southwest Aerolíneas SWA 1554. Heading over to Phoenix, Arizona. And this is going to be the Southwest Aerolíneas Arizona 1 livery. Links done. Yup. They're done. Yup, man. Well, rest in peace. I wonder who's going to buy up their airplanes. Because they're going to have to definitely liquidate all their assets or what's left of them. They're going to go the way of Swoop. There it is. And you know what? And funny enough, talking about Lynx going belly up, they're also talking about Flair. I know after I booked those flights with Flair, there were definitely rumors and whatnot talking about Flair. The same thing happened with Flair. Luckily, that didn't happen, and it would have been even worse for if that would have happened while we're in Canada, because those last-minute flights, they're definitely no joke. They're definitely gonna get you on the prices and whatnot. So imagine for the people that flew out here on Lynx, and then their operation ceased in the middle of their travels, and then imagine having to go back home, and they don't have a plane to be going back on. They're gonna definitely have to book new flights and whatnot. All right. So here we go. We got Southwest livery heading out, if you will. And there we go. What the? Is there a ladder right there? Is there some movement on that one? I've never. I don't think I've ever seen this one move before. I know airplane guy 64 got it last time. Oh, there goes Janet. And then looking at over here at the Luxor, I recently read once again on Reddit, they have like some type of adult playground or play area and the Luxor. Definitely want to check that out. I was talking to my wife about that the other day, so I think that'll be something cool to do. So right now we don't have any movement and anything. I'm gonna go to Las Vegas to see the Sphere. Yep. And speaking of the Sphere, they were actually supposed to open up a Sphere, or they were supposed to break ground on a Sphere in London, and those plans definitely are not gonna be happening. They got nixed. They put a stop to them. They were saying that them opening up a Sphere out there would have definitely been a health hazard. Wouldn't have been in the interest of anybody's health, and it would have created too many light pollution. So they stopped it. It's not going to happen anymore. So if you're looking to go to London or Britain to go check out the Sphere out there, cancel those plans because it's not going to happen anymore. I repeat, it's not going to happen. And right now it's quiet. There's not that much movement here on the airport right now. Let's see if maybe we could catch some of those. Is this where it passes? The interconnection tram? All right, so it's kind of slow right now. I'm kind of checking out. I'm gonna check if I can connect my my microphone and get that running, get that up and going again. Checking out my connections, making sure everything's connected in right, and maybe I could get some proper sounds. Yes, are going. Hey, Ron Peterson, how's it going? Coming in from Vancouver, Canada. Not me, but Ron. Ron is from Vancouver. And there we go. I just put the time up there. Good morning, y'all. Hey, Ron, how's it going? How you been? Oh, okay. We got some movement here. We got some movement on American Airlines. Before you got in A32 mixed with the A330, is there a common mistake that happens regularly? Maybe for me, yeah, but I don't know for anybody else. Sometimes. All right, up next, it's going to be American Airlines AAL 617 heading over to DFW, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. And this is going to be an Airbus A321. Man, so I've only been on the stream for an hour. Definitely feels like it's, I've been out here a little bit longer, but I guess not. Well, I did do a stream for a few minutes before I started this one. I ended up cutting the other stream because the chat, for some odd reason, was not populating, and I wasn't able to edit the settings within YouTube Studios to correct it. But I was able to open up a new stream, which it's 3 a.m. for me. What the what? And what do we have? We have something coming in right now. Let's see. Okay, so here we got that Sun Country flight you were talking about. And this is going to be Sun Country Airlines SY101. This is going to be a Boeing 737 coming in from MSP Minneapolis. Let's go and check it out. Let's go ahead and get it on the distance over here. And look at that beauty. It's going to be our first Sun Country flight of the day, if you will. Coming in so gracefully. There we go. Is this WestJet? Let me see here. Where is it? Nope, Frontier. And this is going to be Frontier Flight FFT 1076 heading over to Dallas Fort Worth, Texas. And this is going to be Juan, the Puerto Rican. What the what? I've never seen this one before. This is definitely a new one. When does Sun Country land normally, do you know? I'm not sure. It just varies. It varies throughout the day, whatever their schedule is. Off the top of my head, I would not be able to answer that. Man, too bad I can't get a good shot of the Puerto Rican parrot over here. Juan, the Puerto Rican. They should have named that for San Juan, the Puerto Rican parrot. Oh. And this is going to be Alaskan Aerolíneas ASA 702. And there goes Juan, the only one. All right. So let's see here. All right, up next we have another, what is it? Another Frontier flight. We got Frontier flight FFT 2698 heading over to Phoenix, Arizona. This is going to be an Airbus A320. And in the future, I got to start bringing out my sunscreen because it is starting to get sunny out here. There we go. And who's that? Oh, it smells like skunk over here. Ballpark in Vegas. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. Supposedly, they're planning on building it where the Tropicana is at. And I believe they're going to be closing down the Tropicana sometime soon. So if you haven't and you wish to, a good time to go check out Tropicana before they knock it down and it's gone forever. That is Fran the Sea Lion. Not this one here, but the one that just left. And this is going to be Spirit Aerolíneas. They found Amelia Earhart plane. What the what? Where? When? Joseph? Inobix and heavies inbound. The heavy duties that I've seen so far, which I didn't record, which was the Hawaiian Aerolíneas A330, which landed when I got here before I set up, and then we also got that FedEx 757. Other than that, closing in April, Ron Peterson. That's right. You see, told you. Let me check my map, Brian. I'll check if we got anything heavy coming in. Nah, I don't see anything heavy coming in. Nothing. I don't see anything. Booyah. No heavies inbound. And that flight that just landed right now was going to be Southwest Aerolíneas SWA 578 coming in from Bozeman, Boeing 737 MAX Ocho. All right, inbound, Southwest Aerolíneas. We got American Aerolíneas outbound. Apart from Delta 737 inbound. That will be the Delta 8. Gracias. Gracias for that. Only spotting. Highly appreciated. Ron Peterson, JetBlue soon. Man, just hearing that motorcycle right now, man, I definitely forgot about the Willie Bandit. Man, I definitely want to see the Willie Bandit. Hopefully he's still around. And that was gonna be JetBlue A321 in the flight information or the call sign. I don't know. No sé. I saw a group of Willie Bandits right past me. All right, we got some movement on the runway. The one-way, one right. Oh, Ron put, I'm sorry, I missed you in Vancouver. It's all right. Hey, these things happen. No worries. It's all good. Maybe next time. There we go. We got JetBlue. Whew. Got a fire truck today. Hey, Heavy is coming. What? A 757 United is coming in. What the what? Let me double check my flight radar over here. Which reminds me that it's starting to get hot now. I need to start carrying my my shade for my phone. If not, it'll definitely start overheating. It's 24 minutes out. Hey, thank you. Really appreciate it. Only spotting. Highly appreciated. Up next on the runway, the one where we currently have Southwest Aerolíneas SWA 3155 heading over to Dallas, Texas DAL. And this is going to be a Boeing 737. But we have an incoming flight right now that's sneaking in on us. All right, and we got United Aerolíneas touching down right now. Next incoming flight is going to be Southwest Flight SWA 4182 coming in from Ontario, California, ONT. spirits on the way. Thank you, Ron. Really appreciate it. The weather's kind of nice today. It's a little bit sunny, but it's nice, cool, and fresh. How's your phone temp? It's not bad. Right now it's cool enough right now for it not to overheat. It's in the summertime when it's really hot that it'll overheat if I don't have it covered. But right now it's doing pretty good. Oh yeah. I'm at mild heat wave of 35 to 38. Perfect balance. Has there been any shark attacks lately out there? I know Australia is known for the shark attacks and Shark Week. Non-reported. No, not yet. That's pretty awful. That's awful. Up next, we got the crunch bar of the skies coming in low and slow. We just had a Spirit Airlines flight take off from this side, from the other side of the airport, if you will. All right, next incoming flight is going to be Southwest Aerolíneas flight WN121 coming in from Eugene, EUG, and it's going to be a Boeing 737. What do we have another? What are they doing on me over here? They're confusing me. They're definitely messing me up over here. They switched it up on me. Southwest taking up the other side of the airport as well. Yep. They switched it up on me, I'm telling you. Up next, we got a Crunch Bar of the Sky is about to head on over to OKC, Oklahoma City, and that's going to be a Boeing 737, and this is going to be Southwest flight WN2972. And this is going to be on 26 right. Here it is. 757. On fine way, gracias. Incoming flight. Next one incoming is gonna be none other than Spirit Aerolíneas, and this is gonna be NKS 416er coming in from BNA, Nashville, Tennessee, and this is gonna be an A320. Whoa, A320. And here we go. FedEx MD-11 flying over me. What the what? I haven't seen an MD-11 in quite some time now. Next incoming flight or arriving flight is going to be Southwest flight SWA 3935, and this is going to be coming in from SLC Salt Lake City, Utah, and this is going to be a Max 8 Boeing 737 Max 8. Right behind there, trailing that flight's gonna be United Aerolíneas UAL 133 Cerro. And here we go. It's heavy duty time 757. And this is going to be United Aerolíneas UAL 133 Cerro, coming in from EWR, New York City. Boeing 757. And here we go, my aviation nation. Hold on to your seats. And there we go. Only spot it was is holding onto my bed, an option because I'm laying down. That's the only option when you're in bed. There we go. All right, incoming next is gonna be SK W3489. And this is going to be Alaskan Sky West, or Alaska Sky West, coming in from SFO, San Francisco International Airport. And they're definitely coming in hot. We got another flight coming in. We got Delta Aerolíneas coming in from RDU DL2569 Boeing 737 coming in from Raleigh, Durham Airport. We got some action right here on the runway. The one-way about to take on off. It's gonna be Southwest, the crunch part of the skies. And this is gonna be Southwest flight SWA 1685, heading over to MDW Chicago Midway. And look at that. Allegiant Stadium in the background over there. There is a Frontier A320, the Betty, the Bluebird livery. It's been pinging on radar for quite some time. It's at the gate. We're getting some action now. We're getting some more action on the runway. The one where we got 2 Southwest flights heading on over. Inching away slowly to the runway, the one-way 26 right. And we do have some activity on the inbound flights here. We got Southwest Aerolíneas SWA 1880 coming in from Colorado Springs. COS Boeing 737. Incoming. It's getting a little bit, what is it? What's the word here I'm looking for? It's getting a bit chilly out here. Do you like planes flying over you or landing and taking off when you're there? They're nice. I like the watching them landing. I prefer landings over takeoffs. Booyah! I can only look at planes flying over me as I don't have any international airport that sell only West Sell Airport, which only has 3 planes landing. What? That sucks. But I guess it's better than nothing, right? All right, incoming and taking off. We got Delta Aerolíneas. We haven't had that many Delta flights today that I can recall. And this was Delta Airlines flight DAL 1438 coming in from Los Angeles, coming in from LAX. And this was going to be an Airbus A319. And I believe that's a baby bus, if I'm not mistaken. No, the A318 is the baby bus. Okay, there it is. Hey, thank you for that information. Thank you for providing that knowledge I won't be getting in college. Really appreciate that only spotting. You see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm still a rookie, still learning day by day, and not being here for the last few months, definitely hasn't helped me. Definitely hasn't helped me in my favor over here. So I'll go ahead and take a mental note of that, hopefully, and it'll retain in there. So the A318 is the baby bus, not the A319. I'm spreading false information out there in the YouTube universe. No, the A319. And it was called the baby bus because it was small and the smallest they produced. All right, so let me see if I can play the outro right here. All right, guys, my Aviation Nation, really appreciate you guys supporting, coming out and watching and whatnot. Hopefully, I'll be able to come out here a few more times this week, and I'll go ahead and share these views, these great Reid International Airport views, landing, taking off, and whatever's happening in the area and whatnot. You are watching, or you were watching Las Vegas Flights live. And with that being said, I'm out. A rato. Hey, you guys go ahead and enjoy the rest of your days, and we shall be seeing each other shortly, if you will.